Hello, I'm Mezzenga, and this is the Retail Field Report, coming to you live from Shoptalk 2026 at our March Madness themed happy hour. We are really excited because today we get to have a conversation with Jay Gyuricza for our Technology Field Guide. Jay is the VP of Client Experience and Business Development at Stable Kernel. Jay, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Ann.
Let's start by telling our audience who are meeting you for the very first time a little bit about Stable Kernel and what you do.
Yeah, sure. So Stable Kernel is a digital transformation company based in Atlanta. So we work with enterprise Fortune 500 companies to implement different digital solutions. So we focus in really three areas. So the first is digital product design and development.
Okay.
So think of web apps, mobile apps, both facing customers as well as facing employees. We also build platforms, so platform services connecting the dozens of systems behind the scenes that are powering those experiences. And then last, we focus on data, so aggregating data from across the organization and then enabling it for insights and actions for the business.
So who are you typically talking to at a retailer? Like what teams or like what divisions of the organization?
Yeah, sure. So because our solutions normally go across silos and different groups at a company, we talk to everyone from the business owner, someone who's in charge of e-commerce or their digital experience. We talk to store operators, so helping bring digital experiences to the store, and then IT folks as well. So leveraging the existing platforms that companies have to enable them for a new product.
Okay, so my take, and what I've been hearing so much from retailers and brands, especially at the show, is that they're trying to implement new processes, new technologies, new platforms, but they're really relying on their partners like Stable Kernel to be able to help them kind of gather those troops and work cross-functionally. First of all, is that something that you feel like that resonates or that you've been having to do with some of the partners that you work with?
Yeah, we talk to one of the first conversations we have with our clients is you can't fall into the trap of Conway's Law, which Conway's Law states you only build products as how you're organized. So if you build a product from a contractor group, that product's gonna be geared to contractors. When you need to focus on all your customers. So we help them break down those silos and build solutions that are unified across their customer groups.
Now, thank you. It's Conway's Law?
Conway's Law, yes.
We're learning something new every day. I'm going to be jotting that down and researching it later. Okay, so tell me then, in your words, that seems like a huge benefit to retailers and brands working in the industry, improving their lives and their workflows. But what would you say is the biggest thing that Stable Kernel has done? And if you have an example, that'd be great too. But what would you say is the biggest thing that you're most proud of that your team has done to improve the lives of one of your clients?
Yeah, sure. So, one of the things we focus on is making the lives of employees at these companies easier. So, building tools or even customizing tools such as a point of sale system, integrating that into a loyalty program into it so that when someone is at the store, you can provide them personalized information about them. That's one example. Another example is just, helping build a delivery system for a customer. So during COVID, they were able to get products out quickly to their customers.
Amazing.
In that situation.
And who are some of the, give us an example, if you have any, of a retailer or brand that you have done that with or worked with? Yeah,
so we've worked with, we're working right now with Floor Decor, Rheem manufacturers, and then I've done a little bit of work with Home Depot. So,
excellent. Excellent.
Some examples.
Well, let's talk Shoptalk. We're here. What are some of your biggest takeaways from the conference so far, especially given the lens that you're approaching this with?
Yeah, so everyone's talking about AI as they have been for the past couple years, but now the conversation shifted to how do we take the prototypes and the interesting ideas that AI helped enable to market, to make them live. So there are a lot of best practices to do that. It's funny because it used to be product development took the longest and the rollout was quick, and now we're seeing it flipped. So it's easy to create a product, but it takes time to get it right in the market and test it out. So that's been really interesting. And then also talking about providing custom experiences in retail in a store is still extremely important. And so how do we create a bespoke experience through and have digital tools enable that?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It seems like that's true across all channels too. From somebody like Rheem in a more industrial home improvement space, all the way to luxury retailers too. They're all kind of trying to figure out how they really have their customers come in and you can know what you ordered last, or what, all of these things that AI is really helping to superpower now. And partners like you who are able to come in and help make sure that the retailers and brands have got their teams together. They're following Conway's law. What else is ahead for Stable Kernel this year? What are you excited about?
Yeah, so we're really interested in helping our clients modernize some of their systems that they haven't been able to yet. And really, with AI, now's never been a better time to be behind.
Yeah.
Because you can catch up so quickly.
You never hear that.
Yeah. So, we can develop products a lot quicker, make them more customized for their business. And so, yeah, helping modernize their systems is what we're looking forward to.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jay from Stable Kernel, for joining us. Stay tuned for more March Madness content. We've got our basketball jerseys on. We're ready to go. And until the next interview, stay curious.